My name is Chief Duro Soya. I have a job for you. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. Today I'm talking about Mr. Soya and Rambo. Now Rambo is getting a lot of orders. Like he's going to be filthy rich from the way people are just calling him to do orders for it. I think that his ransom is going to increase from thousands to millions within seconds. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, this is Lydia. My real name is Lydia. Yeah. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Now let's get to it. Today I'm only talking about in this video. I'm only talking about Mr. Soya, Rambo, the lecturer. Like that's connection that came about in their call. Like and then but they had a call. Registrar calls Rambo. Rambo, we need to get rid of Martins. This time is very urgent because Martins is now a threat. Like he's a serious threat to us, to the foundation, to the organization, to our group. Whatever gives you income, he's a threat to us. So now you need to eliminate him. At that same instance, that is the registrar who is at the lower chamber, at the lower rank. Yes. At that same instance, Rambo calls Bade to tell Bade the reason why they really need to get rid of Martins. So now Martins is a double target. At that same instance, he's told that he has a guest house and he needs to go and see that guest. He goes to see that guest. It was Chief Duro Soya saying, I have a job for you. I suspect that Mr. Soya is, did you see how the registrar threatened and disrespected Mr. Soya on the phone? And Mr. Soya, though he is going through a lot, he's not, they say a lion is always a lion. I don't know how a lion never chew grass, that kind of statement. Though he's going through a lot, he's not going to stoop low for someone in the lower chamber to disrespect him, to shout at him, and to arrest his son, like to have the audacity to arrest his son. That is the Mr. Soya we know. You don't just do something to him and go scot-free. So he going to see Rambo and telling him he has a job for him. I believe, or I have reasons to believe, that the registrar is the main reason that he says he has a job for Rambo. So now Rambo will be tossed between the registrar and Martins, because the man's son has come to give me a ransom to get rid of you, the registrar. You, the registrar, you've also given me a ransom to get rid of the man's son. Whose ransom is heavier? Rambo will have to decide, okay, do I go to Martins or I should go to the registrar? Two people want Martins gone. One person wants the registrar gone. This is my expectation. One person wants the registrar gone. I think Rambo will have to weigh his options, because I don't know if Mr. Soya is as rich as he can be to offer such a ransom for a dirty work. I think he can, because he really wants it, so he can. And he knows that now that the registrar knows that Martins is no longer what he thought he is, he's going to do something crazy to him. So now Mr. Soya, will have to step in the game. And this is when Martins needs to show appreciation to his father, and then whatever he needs to do for his father, he does it. Because right in prison, Martins is showing a lot of regret. He's having regrets for neglecting his father when he needed him the most. So now Mr. Soya has to show Martins that he has changed. He really needs his son. I'm very happy that Mr. Soya is intervening, even though he's going through a lot of trauma, physically, mentally, emotionally, because he moving from his house to see Rambo. This is the chief himself, like the leader of the secret seer in the third dimension. This is the chief himself. Though he's been excommunicated, even if you've been excommunicated, your power is your power. Like, I don't know how I'll say this. When you belong to an organization, you are in the highest rank. You are so much feared. Even when you leave that organization, that fear is still there. If the people who are around you during your time, they will still have the same fear for you, even when you're no longer in the organization. And this is how Mr. Soya is still moving about with so much power, even if the power has been removed from him or something, like he's been excommunicated, he still has the power. Not spiritually, not financially, but his name still has power. His name still has so much weight. And I'm happy that Rambo would have to choose between Mr. Soya and then the registrar. I think he would choose Mr. Soya's order. Yeah, because what does he lose when he chooses the registrar's order? The registrar is just a normal person at the lower chamber. Mr. Sonia is someone, if he decides to change his attitude and then go back to the court, he can move Martins from where he is to a high table. I mean, he can move Rambo from where he is to a high table. And this is going to be very difficult for Rambo because it's like he's betraying someone who has paid him so much for another offer. Let me know what you think about it. What do you think is the reason why Mr. Sonia has gone to see Rambo, saying that he has a job for him? Any suggestion, any comments, let me know so that I can view my angle in that perspective. Because aside from the registrar, I don't know who Mr. Sonia will want to die for. Like, I don't know who Mr. Sonia would want to do something to aside the registrar. And you saw how the registrar disrespected Mr. Sonia on the phone. Yes, like it was a blatant disrespect, and he really needs to show. If formerly he would have just gone to the secret world, gone to say a few incantations, and then the registrar will be gone. But this time his power is no longer with him. No blood, no glory. The recitals is no longer with him, so he'd have to use physical means for that action. That is why he has gone to see Rambo. So now I think the battle is between Mr. Sonia, the registrar, Martins, and Buddy. These 4 people who want to get rid of Martins, and I forgot Rambo. 5 people who want to get rid of Martins, and then Mr. Sonia being the only defense. Let's see how it goes. What are your predictions on it? I think that the way Martins was saved in the season 2 when he became invisible in prison, I think something similar should happen, because aside that, I don't know what else could happen. I don't know what else can happen so that this Rambo getting the boys. Oh goodness, I just pray that Martins learns a lot of lesson from this arrest, because he knows he has a very bad temper and he needs serious control. He really needs to control his temper, and I believe that this arrest is going to teach him a lot more lesson than he has ever learned in his life. My name is Lydia once again. If you're new to this channel, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, please do well to subscribe. I have other videos on Abattoir. If you are very much interested in have other videos, I delve into different angles of what may happen in the next episode. In my previous episode, I was asking if Martins will. In my previous episode, I was saying that when the registrar finds out that Martins is no longer an occult, he would want to get rid of Martins, and it has come to pass. So that is what I do. I usually give like expectations for like a spoiler to what happens in the next episode. If you are new to this channel, don't let me say more. Bye.